Spektor. Co-confinement tips with Christine and Cass. We check back in with Sachin, an exciting new chat poll, and much, much more. All that starts this very minute. Hi Megan, so it would appear the stream is actually live. That's exciting. We'll try to get through today's stream without disconnecting. Just going to start off with a couple of quick announcements. For the moment, we are going to try to go weeknights, every weeknight at 8 p.m. See if we can keep that up. We'll see if there's interest, but that's the plan. So you can count on the stream being back on Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Also want to just recap this Sunday virtual Milonga. It was at noon on Sunday. Megan and I were both there. We danced a couple of tandas. We really enjoyed it. I think at its peak there was over 100 people watching live, chatting away. Very exciting.
Good job, DJ Meow Oh Never.
Yeah, that was fun, and there'll be another one next Sunday at noon. We'd also like to mention that, as you can see on the bottom of your screen, if you'd like to appear on the show, all you have to do is write connect@oxygentango.com. That is where we're getting the majority of our guests. We haven't turned anyone down yet, so please do write us. We're very interested in hearing from tango dancers of any level, anywhere in the world, really. We also just want to mention that we are now streaming, hopefully, on YouTube and Facebook, just at, as you can see in the top right, the handle Oxygen Tango on both pages. We have found that YouTube is a little better for chatting, so if you want to really get there involved in the chat, we recommend going to our YouTube page. There's more going on there. Our guests for tonight are Tanya Spektor, Christine Ostry and Cassandra Garnier, who we'll be checking in with them, and finally an update from Sachin Mehta on how his quarantine is going. Before we get to our first guests, we're going to do our first chat poll. This is a topic for the chat to discuss. We may be
hello to the chuckleheads in the chat.
Hail to the chuckleheads. We may be throwing it out to them, to the guests as well. The chat poll is: what is more difficult, following or leading? Many people have changed their minds about this over the course of their tango career. We'd love to hear you weigh in. Maybe we'll even be weighing in ourselves at some point. Without further ado, Megan, while I bring Tanya on, why don't you tell us what's going on in the chat?
Well, so far we have Sachin Mehta making his usual appearance in the chat. We also have Frank Long, Amy So, and Nicole Smith joining us. And I also see a Nyan Kang there. Frank Long already has a question for Tanya about the Gavito Tango Festival, so we'll make sure to check in with her about that. And the discussion is off to a rapid clip about leading or following. Nyan Kang says leading's harder. Frank Long says following's harder. Roberto, I have no idea how to say your last name, but you're very famous at Oxygen Tango for your singing skills. Remember Roberto, Dave, who just smashed the karaoke competition after taking a beginner class in Inglewood?
I certainly
do. He
do.
says following. Amy So says leading, she thinks. Nicole Smith says leading, definitely leading. Shane says leading, definitely leading. Well, so far I think leading is leading.
Has anyone, well, you had a different perspective, didn't you?
I do. I used to think that leading was harder as well, but the further I get into leading, I am changing my mind about that. There's certainly one aspect of leading. Yeah, I just think following is a lot more physically difficult, and you have to be more versatile. As Yelizaveta said in her Saturday workshop, followers have to have this ability to adapt and be able to move with different people who move in a lot of different kinds of ways. So